Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial, obviously. What else do I do here? But I'm going to be filming a daytime look and then I'm going to transform that same look into an evening look. And I'm going to be doing this using a one brand, so it's also going to be a one branded makeup tutorial, and it is a drugstore brand. And I don't really do these types of videos that often because there aren't that many drugstore brands that I love, like all of their products. So there's always like a few products of drugstore brands that I'm like, not really feeling it. But you guys have seen me mention this brand so many times, and it is of course Designer Brands Cosmetics. You guys know how much I love them, and especially their foundations. They're amazing quality for the drugstore. So I'm going to be doing a one branded day to night look with their products. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I am going to be doing a voiceover, so I'm going obviously talking for the intro, but the rest of the video will be a voiceover. So I really hope you enjoy, and let's jump into it. So the first thing I'm doing is taking the Flawless All-in-One Foundation in the shade Classic Ivory, and I'm applying this to my eyelids as a base for the eyeshadow. I'm then taking the Mineral Eyeshadow Palette in the shade In the Shadows, and I'm taking a fluffy brush and the first shade in the palette and applying this to my lid to really set that base in. From that same palette, I'm then taking the second shade, which is like a really light bronzy shade, and applying this to my whole mobile lid with a flat shader brush. And then I'm going to take the fluffy brush that I used before and blend that into my crease. The color wasn't dark enough for me the first time, so I'm just going in again and just applying a little bit more of that and also blending that out with the fluffy brush. I'm going to take the Designer Brands Contour Kit in the shade, I believe this is light medium, and I'm going to take the contour shade and actually apply this into my crease to give the eyeshadow a little bit more definition and to give it a little bit more of like a type of shadowy look. So I don't want it to be like a stark brown shade. But moving on to eyeliner, I'm taking the Designer Brands Gel Eyeliner, and it comes with a brush, but I prefer to use a much thinner brush for my eyeliner as this is more of an angled brush, and I am just lining my top eyelid with that and creating a very small wing. So starting from the middle, working my way out, and then flicking out that line and connecting the two lines together. I'm then just taking a cotton tip and just cleaning up the edge of that eyeliner. Next, we are moving on to lashes, and I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply the Designer Brands Fiber Lash Mascara. So the first step is applying, this is called the Extender Lash, and I'm first applying the tubing mascara, and I'm making sure that I'm coating all of my lashes with that quite thoroughly. And then I am taking the fiber formula and applying that on top to really give my lashes that length. I don't generally usually like fiber lashes, but this one is amazing. So I'm taking the tubing mascara again and just applying that on top of the fibers to really give my lashes that extra length. Moving on to foundation, I'm taking the Flawless All-in-One Foundation in the shade Classic Ivory and applying this all over my face. This is such an amazing foundation. For what you pay, it's so beautiful and it has such a luxe feel. It's beautiful coverage, beautiful longevity. I love it. So I'm just blending this in with a big oval brush to really buff it in and give it that flawless look. It doesn't actually need much work. It's just amazing. It just glides on. Next, I'm actually going to take the Longwear 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 649 Classic Ivory, and I'm actually going to use this as a concealer because it's got such a beautiful like pinkish tone to it and beautiful coverage. It's very lightweight as well. I just thought it would be perfect, so I applied this underneath my eyes and blended that out with a beauty blender. Can you just see how it covers everything? Just a little bit. I can't even. Going back into the contour kit, I'm taking the highlight shade and setting everything in place. So just using patting motions, making sure to press on everything and not swipe because we don't want the product to move. So yeah. Taking the contour shade from that same contour kit, I am going to start contouring and bronzing up my face, just into the hollows of my cheekbones and just around my temples. Moving on to the highlight, I'm taking the Flawless Strobing Stick in the shade Iridescent and applying this to my cheekbones. This is such a beautiful highlight. It just looks like your skin. It's so stunning. Anyway, I'm applying this to my cheekbones and my temples. I'm blending this out with my finger. We wanted to keep it natural, so we didn't apply too much. Next, I'm taking the brow fibers, and I first brushed up my brows with a spoolie and then applied the brow fibers to really give my eyebrows that really natural but still full type look. Next, I'm just taking a little bit of that tubing mascara and applying this just to my bottom lashes. Onto lips, I'm taking the lip liner in the shade Mulberry Bush, and then I just lined my lips and filled them in quite lightly. You don't want to go too dark on this because I'm also going to be using the same color for the evening look. And this is the day look complete. This is so beautiful and so perfect for just everyday wear, and anyone can pull this off. So moving on to the evening look, I am first starting off with my face this time, and I'm going back into that contour kit and really deepening that contour into the hollows of my cheekbones and going up around my temples. To sharpen that up, I'm taking the leftover foundation on my beauty blender and then just really making sure that it's well blended. Which is super easy with this because this contour powder does not get muddy, does not get chalky, it just blends like butter. So then I'm taking the Flawless Lip and Cheek Cream in the shade Flushed and applying this to the apples of my cheeks and blending that out with my finger. If you apply a little bit too much, just go over it with the beauty blender. And then I'm applying a little bit more highlight with the strobing stick onto the apples of my cheekbones and also blending this out with my finger. But we are obviously going to go a little bit extra with our highlight, and I'm taking the Illuminate shade from the contour palette and also applying this on top of that to really make me shine like a disco ball. And I'm also applying this to my temples. For lips, I am taking the same lip liner we used before, and I am just really darkening up the lip color with this. It's such a beautiful shade, like perfect for evening, for day, for everything. And of course we want to clean up those edges just with a little bit of foundation. Moving on to the eyes, I'm taking another eyeshadow palette in the shade Added Warmth, and I'm taking the dark chocolate brown and applying this into my crease with a small fluffy brush and really just buffing this out. These eyeshadows are beautifully pigmented. For what you pay, you're getting amazing quality. I absolutely love them. And yeah, I'm just really buffing that out and taking the bigger blending brush and making sure there are no harsh lines and just really blending out the edges. And this brown just gave my eye a lot more depth and gave it a little bit more of an evening look because, you know, you want to get a little bit dressy. So I'm taking that same chocolate brown color and I'm mixing the black from the first palette and just applying those onto the bottom of my lash line with a flat shader brush, like a really small flat shader brush, and just blending that out with a pencil brush. Secondly, I am actually going to curl my lashes again. Some may not like to do this because it may break your lashes, but I love, love, love doing this, and I'm applying more layers of my fiber lash mascara. So I went in with the tubing mascara and then the fiber lashes and then again the tubing mascara because I just find that this just gives my lashes so much more length and volumes, and I do this on a daily basis and my eyelashes have not broken before. But then I'm also applying that to my bottom lashes. And of course I had to go in a little bit more highlight because it just wasn't enough for me. It's never enough. And this is the evening look all done. So this is it for the finished evening look. I added a choker because, you know, it's like evening look and you gotta dress it up a little bit. So yeah, I added that. I got this from Lovisa. And yeah, so this look is super easy for anybody who just doesn't have the time to create a whole new look. If you're running short on time, you've already got makeup on, you would absolutely love this because you can just chuck on a bit of extra eyeshadow, a bit of extra bronzer, darken your lip color, and boom, you're out the door. So for those of you short on time, you would absolutely love this. I love doing this on a almost weekend basis, every weekend, because I somehow don't have the time. So yeah, I chose to do more neutral tones because neutral tones suit absolutely anyone, whatever your eye shape, whatever your eye color, whatever your skin tone, you can pull them off easy. Also, I want to say something else, but I cannot remember. Oh yeah, this is actually my first date night video, so if you guys like these, let me know in the comments down below and I can definitely do more. Maybe with hair, maybe, you know, with different types of colors. Let me know and I can definitely do that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but if you did enjoy, if you want to let me know anything, comment below. I always read my comments. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.